Good morning, students. Today our topic in Commerce Lab is finance, banking and insurance documents. In this unit, we have to discuss various documents used in finance, banking and insurance sectors. Let us discuss various documents used in finance area. Various documents used in regular trading activities comes under the documents used in finance, such as bills of exchange, promissory note, check, etc. Let us know about the bills of exchange. It is an important negotiable instrument generally used in the trading activities. Bills of exchange is defined by the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881 as an instrument in writing containing unconditional order signed by the maker directing a certain person to pay certain sum of money to him, to the order of certain person or to the bearer of the instrument. The bills of exchange may be regarded as an unconditional order made by the creditor or seller on his customer to pay certain money due arise from credit sales to the bearer of document on particular date specified. Bills of exchange has the following features. It is a negotiable instrument which is used in settlement of debt. It carry an unconditional order in written. Next, it is drawn and signed by the maker, that is a creditor or seller, known as drawer. It is always drawn in favor of the debtor or customer who owes the money. The bills of exchange must be made for a certain fixed sum of money. The bills of exchange is payable either on demand or after a specified period of time. The money must be payable to a certain definite person specified in the instrument or to his order or to the bearer of the instrument. The bills of exchange must carry certain revenue stamps. The bills of exchange drawn must be accepted by the drawee, that is the debtor. Otherwise, it is not treated as bills of exchange. Next document, promissory note. Promissory note is an unconditional promise made by the debtor to creditor to pay certain sum of money on a particular date. It is defined as a promissory note is an instrument in writing containing an unconditional promise signed by the maker to pay a certain sum of money only to or to the order of certain person or to the bearer of the instrument. From the above definition given by the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881 it is noted that promissory note is an unconditional promise made by the debtor, that is a maker, to pay certain given money, sum of money to the debtor or creditor to the order of the specified person or the bearer of the document. In other words, it is made by the debtor in favor of creditor to pay certain sum of money to him or his order. Then features of a promissory note. Just like bills of exchange, the promissory note also is made in writing. It expresses an unconditional promise to pay certain sum of money. The promise made is an unconditional. Then it is prepared and signed by the debtor, that is who owes money. Next, the promise is made only for payment of money due, not other consideration allowed. The sum of money payable must be certain and definite. The money due is payable to the creditor or the bearer of the instrument. The amount is payable either on demand or on a specified date. Lastly, it must contain certain required revenue stamp at the face of the instrument. Then next negotiable instrument, check. Check is mostly commonly used negotiable instrument in settlement of debts. As per Section 6 of Negotiable Instrument Act 1881, check may be defined as a bills of exchange drawn on a specified banker and to be payable on demand or otherwise. A check is always drawn on a bank by its customer. Now, what are the features of a check? First, checks are maintained on printed form supplied by a bank to its customer. Next, it is required to mention the name of payee at the place provided in the check. Time of issue of check. Now let us discuss about the banking documents. First one is accounting opening form. Account opening form and nomination form. There are different types of forms used by different commercial banks to open various types of accounts. To open an account with the banker, the applicant must fill in the prescribed form and submit with the bank. Generally, the application contains the following information. An account opening form contains the following information: name of the person, name of the father, husband or guardian, and then date of birth, gender, nationality, marital status, then address for correspondence and permanent address and mobile number, education qualification of the applicant, occupation and income source, then the PAN number and passport number of the applicant. Next, the proof of identity and address proofs, then 2 passport size photos, the details of introduction party, specimen signatures of the candidate, and finally a declaration of the applicant, signature and date. The nomination form also carry the same information, and the applicant has to fill in the application the name of nominee and a relation with the applicant. Next document is KYC, Know Your Customer. As per the guidelines of RBI, KYC is considered as an important aspect and mandatory for a banking company in its operations. KYC is a document containing personal information and address details of the applicant. It helps the bank in determining the genuineness and eligibility of the applicant to have an account with any branch of the bank. This valid information can be used at the time of need in future by the bank to trace out the account holder. There are a number of documents considered under the scheme of KYC by the bank given below. Standard of identity proof: passport, PAN card, voter ID, driving license, ration card with photograph, photo ID proof by the state or central government issued, then letter from recognized public authority or public servant, then the bank passbook bearing the photo of the applicant. These are authentic or standard identity proofs. Then standard address proof. Here the passport, voter's ID, driving license, electricity bill, telephone bill including mobile, land bill, landline, wireless, etc. These are types of connections not more than 6 months old. The bank account statement, consumer gas connection card or gas bill, credit card statement, house purchase deed, employees certification for residence proof. These are the standard documents for the address proof. Along with standard ID proof, standard address proof, the customer must submit a latest photograph with the banker. Then next, credit appraisal report. It is an important report which shows the credit worthiness of the borrower of loan. A banker can evaluate the credit worthiness of the person with the support of credit appraisal report. Banks may adopt various techniques such as the financial, non-financial techniques to check the credit worthiness of the prospective customer. During the process of such evaluation or assessment, the bank requires a number of information related to customers like income, of applicant and co-applicant, age, education qualification, profession, and other sources of income, previous records of loan, then the name, address of the employer, the business organization, tax returns filed with the tax department, the assets and liabilities, and other present and future liabilities and investment of the customer. The approval of loan highly depends on this report. Next, insurance proposal form. To obtain an insurance policy, the person who desires the insurance policy has to submit a filled-in application form called insurance proposal form. This proposal form contains all the required information about the prospective life policy holder like name, age, address, education, employment, gender, nationality, marital status, etc. In case of property insurance, the proposal contains the legal document of such properties. It helps to extract information about the property to be insured. In case of health insurance, the insurance proposal form consists of the proposal or collecting information about the medical history of prospective insured in detail. It is essential for proposed policyholder or insured to read and understand the entire proposal form completely before entering into an insurance contract. After reading the proposal form, he or she is required to fill up the form completely. After filling up the form, the insured is to put his or her signature at a specified place on the proposal form. The proposal form contains the following information: name, address, nationality, age, occupation, nominee, details of other insurance policies if taken, then additional information for male proposer, then family background, name of the family doctor, insured sum, then sum assured, then mode of payment of premium, declaration, date and signature. Next important document, insurance agency application procedure. In India, the license of agent is issued by the Insurance Regulatory Authority of India, IRDA. It has delegated the authority to other insurance companies to issue license to the agents on behalf of the IRDA. Now, what are the requisites for obtaining a license of agent? The license is must to join or work with an insurance company as an agent in India. Such license is issued by IRDA to eligible person for becoming an insurance agent of life insurance, for general insurance or any composite insurance including life insurance and general insurance. But the insurance agents are not allowed to work more than one life insurance or more than one general insurance agent. The requisites qualifications of the person. The person must not a minor. That means a major person is eligible. He must pass 12th standard or equivalent if he is appointed in the place of population more than 5,000. Otherwise, 10th standard is enough. The person must have undergone practical training for at least 50 hours from an insurance institution approved by IRDA. The person must have passed the pre-recruitment examination conducted by the Insurance Institute of India or any other examination body authorized by the IRDA. Next, he has to pay a prescribed fees, that is 825 to obtain a license. The license once issued, validity is 3 years. After expiry of 3 years, he has to renew the license before 30 days of expiry of the license. Now the cancellation of license, it can be cancelled if the agent is declared disqualified due to his conduct. Then practical training, the agent should have complete at least 25 hours of practical training. Then the commission, the rate of commission will be restricted up to a maximum of 4%. In order to get this rate, an agent should have 5 years working experience and the policies of at least 50,000 rupees. With this, we complete this unit of finance, banking and insurance documents. Thank you.